What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm gonna be doing what is literally the dumbest cheese you have ever seen. And I'm actually not exaggerating. You know, this sounds like one of those things that I say, yeah, sure, it's another... I mean, it's always very dumb, but at this point it's hard to say which cheese is dumber. But no, this one is actually... You guys are not gonna believe what I'm about to do. And I'm not even gonna say it. You guys will have to wait for probably not that long, about 30 seconds, and then you'll see it. So someone recommended me to do this cheese. I thought of it before. It is actually just so stupid that I don't even know if there's a chance that it can work, to be honest, but we're gonna see. Now, this cheese would be way better against Protoss, or... Yeah, probably against Protoss is the best, actually. So we're gonna make a spawning pool in our natural. And the reason we are doing that is because we are gonna hope that he scouts early. Okay, if he doesn't scout, that is actually the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. We hope he scouts early, and then thinks that this is a hatchery, and maybe he's even... I mean, it doesn't look like a hatchery, but I mean, he might think it is. I feel like this build would only be like somewhat reasonable. I say very, very carefully when you play against the Protoss. Okay, so now I have a spawning pool on my natural that's gonna bleed out at some point. I feel like you could do this against Zerg too, but then they won't even scout you in time, so it doesn't really make any sense. Can I make one more drone? I don't think so. Okay, spawning pool in the natural, guys. We're preparing for our upcoming match against Protoss. I'm gonna laugh so hard when he scouts this. Hey, actually, I just realized... I have to rush a queen, because otherwise my building's gonna bleed out. Okay, I literally have to rush a queen or my building's gonna die. Yeah, this is... I wonder... I mean, is it gonna be in time? It bleeds out so freaking fast, doesn't it? It really looks like it bleeds out super, super fast. I mean, I guess we'll see. In any case, we're gonna have an absolute mind destruction moment. That's the very, you know, least minimum that's gonna happen. Because if he sees this, I don't even know what he's... Like, I don't know what he's supposed to think. He's not gonna know what he's supposed to think. Let's see. Ah, yeah, we're actually perfectly fine. I don't even have to do it right away. I think I can get one inject in here. That will be okay. And my lings are gonna run in here. He hasn't even... Did he even build a Reaper? Did he seriously not build anything to scout? That would be so unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Guys, he found us. Guys, he found our hatchery. Okay, we're gonna get a cancel on this. He's now gonna find this base. Oh, I do need to get a creep tumor down now before that actually bleeds out. And we managed to snipe his base. That's exactly what you want. Oh, now, if he's gonna use the Reaper as well, I actually kind of have to go for it. Now, I do have another queen out already. These drones should be fine. Actually, no, I have to pull both back. I thought one of them was gonna make it through, but apparently not, so that sucks for us. And what do we do now? I could also kill my spawning pool and then make a hatchery there. That would be reasonable. Oh, we're gonna kill that. Let's go. Huge. Okay. I'm gonna get a hatchery over here now. And what is the next step for us? I mean, realistically, I have absolutely no idea. I wonder... we have to look at his POV after, because like I mentioned, against Terran, this build is actually incredibly stupid, because, I mean, if they don't SCV scout, which is relatively common, they can't even get mind-gamed by it, right? But, I mean, it was a warm-up, but then... God, I need to know what he was doing with his Reaper. He probably checked his vision twice to make sure he wasn't blind or anything like that. Ah, he's making Hellions already, okay. Would have been really, really nice to block. Not gonna happen, sadly. I'm gonna make a thingy over here. It looks like I need another creep tumor, even. I'm gonna make a... No, I'll just make more drones, actually. There's a couple ways to counter losing workers as Zerg. One of them is to just ignore it and build more drones. My spawning pool is now safe, which is fantastic news. Creep is already looking pretty solid. Where's the other queen? Did I send a queen across the map again? Wait, I have 3 queens, right? Wait, where is the other one? What did I do with it? How did I just lose a queen? I'm... How do I do that every time? Someone needs to explain it to me. It's just... How does it happen? Like, I saw a couple of fat dots on the minimap, and I was like... One of them has to be the queen, but I imagine it was like going forward, but it was just here in downtown somewhere. There you were. Now, at least it's going to be in time to drop some creep tumors, which is great. I think I'm going to make some spore crawlers, pretend that I'm a real Zerg player, which I'm obviously not. How many gases do I need for this? That is an excellent question. I'm going to go for the +1 armor, then I'm going to get a lair, and then we're going to try to hit a nice big roach timing after getting damage done with our early links. I'm actually really surprised that the aliens haven't shown up yet, by the way. Like, I feel like it... You know, it's like the first thing you do when you get... It's just Terran instinct at this point, you know? You get behind, you're like, okay, I'm gonna right-click some aliens in his base. Especially when they have a late gas like I did, but, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Now, we don't have a rich gas. For some reason, I was expecting a rich gas on this map, because a lot of these maps do have them, but it's what it is. You know what I'm expecting? I'm actually expecting a battlecruiser here. For some reason, I'm feeling battlecruiser vibes. I'm not sure why. Maybe just because he's not really doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna go for 50 drones. 50 drones, I think 5 gas, actually. Yeah, 50 drones, 5 gas. Let's do that. Should be okay. I mean, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna trust my instinct here and go for double spore. I'm not buying it, you know? Like, he has nothing. Double eBay now. He has a lot of... What is he doing? Is it... It could also just be battle mech, I guess. In that case, I should have made more drones, but... Let's see. Is it a reactor? Is it... Huh? I don't know what I'm looking at, actually. So, he's making... He has a starport on the reactor, okay? What? Why is he... This is the most confusing thing I've seen in my life. I can't even break it all down. So he's making medevacs for his mass hellbat, and he's researching something on the tech lab of the barracks, but he's making Ghost, which don't have a research. I mean, yeah, well, this looks even more confusing than my own build. Like, I think my build might be as confusing as his, which really says enough, right? Now, the splits here were quite good, and we are going to be able to hold. Looked like it could have been sketched for a second there, but we managed to hold quite nicely. It's a really big weakness of the Ghost early on. Like, I know it looked good when he was popping my roaches, but the thing is, you really don't have that many snipes, right? At some point, you just run out of snipes, and then it's going to be a problem. So, is he going to play... Wow, okay. Oh, he's sniping the Overlord. Double snipe on the Overlord. You crazy. That is actually a little crazy. Oh, actually, Morphing Ravagers is also crazy because you can snipe them. He did use it on the Roach instead, though, so that's nice. Now, let me just go ahead and kill these engineering base. Once again, pretending like I'm a solid Zerg player, right? Not going in for the kill like a baboon. But first, we kill the engineering base. There you go, so he doesn't get 1-1. Then we can just hold position here nicely, I think. He's completely out of snipe, which is really bad for him. Let's see, maybe I can... go in. Do I have these on the rapid fire? I'm not sure if I do. Is that both? I think No! Oh, one of them lived only. Wait, do I have it on rapid fire or not? Yeah, I do. Okay, I was clicking, but I don't have to. See, I mean, I can just walk in here, I think. Here's one more snipe. I can't actually see where the dot of the Liberator is, but it's not gonna matter because I have 4 biles. Or, well, I mean, I still needed it to hit, but the repair wasn't gonna matter, is what I was trying to say. And we are gonna beat Mr. Lamo with the dumbest Zerg cheese ever. Now, in this game, it was really funny because the mind game didn't even come to fruition. This game, we really just tried out our build order. Now, let's see. So his Reaper goes across here. And I'm really curious what's gonna happen with his vision. Let's see. I love the little moment. Oh, that is so good. Look, like he sees it, right? And then he moves his camera up. He's like, what? Like he actually went to confirm it. Then he looks at home and the thing is already there. Now his Reaper is gonna check for my third base, which is obviously just a natural. He's gonna make sure to see that he's not absolutely insane. Make sure that it is a spawning pool again because his brain was absolutely exploding. Starts attacking the spawning pool because, you know, what on earth are you supposed to do at this point? Probably could have tried to kill some drones or something. But okay, this cheese makes absolutely 0 sense against someone that doesn't SCV scout, but it still worked. So the dumbest cheese ever did win the first game. Hopefully we get a Protoss soon because then we can really see their brain explode. Fantastic warm-up game. Let's keep it going. Okay, game number 2 is going to be against the Protoss. All right, so... this time, I'm not going to go for a, what did I do last game? A 14 pool or something like that. I'm going to go straight up for a 12 pool on the natural. That is the idea. Then I want him to scout it, not realize that it's a pool. My links run in because he made his second gateway too late and he dies. That's the idea here. I also thought of a better way to do it against Terran, by the way. So if we get another Terran today, then I'll be able to showcase that. I was thinking I could just do hatch first on the third base and then pretend it's a 3 hatch before pool. Right? By taking this one. Because then they would actually scout it and it looks like it's a 3 hatch before pool, but then it's something else. There we go. Spawning pool on the way. Now, I haven't actually tested this beforehand, so I have no idea if the build works out the same when it comes to the resources. Like, can I still make 3 drones and an overlord? I guess the answer is probably, right? Should be the case. Let me get my camera hotkeys are a bit off for some reason. Maybe it's just, yeah, probably just because I haven't warmed up yet, I guess. That tends to happen to me sometimes. Okay, so the spawning pool is over here. Now, obviously, you would think, right? You guys are watching. You can obviously see it's a freaking spawning pool, but I don't know if your brain registered it instantly. Like, you just see something building, and then you know, you just think it's a hatchery. Now, this guy, once again, okay, we're getting a little bit unlucky here. This guy is also not pylon scouting. I want him. Oh wait, he actually. Guys. Wait, I think he might have not seen it, honestly. I think there's a chance he didn't see it. Because he's checking the main base for a pool. Look, he actually went... Yeah, I think he just realized. I swear, guys, he did not realize that before. That is so funny. You could just tell in his pro move. Okay, that is actually the greatest thing. Now, let's see. Did I do it? I think I did it right last game, right? Inject first and then 1 creep tumor. I think 8 lings is enough for the start over here. Then we're gonna take the base. He could have blocked that base too, but once again, his brain is just exploding, right? So we can't blame him for that. Now let's see what his defense is going to be. I would imagine that if he's going for a second gate, then the second gate would have been a little later. Could also have gone for a delayed forge. Yeah, exactly. You can see the second gate is very, very late there. Okay. Gonna make sure to keep 1 unit over here. He's gonna go for 2 zealot defense, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so the second zealot is out. Oh, wait, we're just gonna let us run in. Yes, there we go. Okay, very nice. Now we get to be annoying for a bit, which is great. I'm gonna get a hatchery forward. We're gonna drop a creep tumor over here. Let's see if I can kill any probes. That'll be nice. 1 probe already dying. Fantastic. He has the front blocked. Maybe I can actually get the zealot. Ooh, good micro by him, unfortunately for us. He's not paying attention this time. There we go. This is gonna be a very nice surround, actually. Micro this one back a little bit. Let's see, might lose 1 more ling, exactly, and now we get to be annoying for a while. Do I make another queen? I think I can actually make another queen. Gonna get 1 probe, gonna get another probe. This is great. Oh, that's... I camera hotkeyed my spawning pool. My bad, guys. That is stop mining from the spawning pool, guys, please. There's nothing to do there, I promise. Oh, man, what a delicious strategy. Now, I'm not sure... I think I should definitely not have gone for... I should not have gone for the 3rd hatch, by the way. I think that's a pretty big mistake, to be honest. I can't lie about it. We're gonna kill another probe here. I think I'm gonna go for double gas now. His Nexus is also really late, by the way. His Nexus only just finished. Isn't that insane? I think it's quite insane. Wait, these are still alive. Okay. Maybe I'll put 1 ling over there just to buy as much time as possible. Here we go, move this one over. Maybe I can actually still sneak into the main base. Barely, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Okay, beautiful. Now, I'm making these gases. He's, by the way, he's going for a Twilight. So I'm kind of regretting my decision of going for the double gas already. Because the way I like to play against Twilight these days... well, I mean, I say these days like I play a lot of Zerg. I don't really have a lot of experience in this. But it's just to make mass links and kill the glaive adepts really, really fast. Where's my... There, okay. I was looking for my spawning pool. My bad, I guess. Okay, he still hasn't moved across with anything, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so here's the thing. If you play against Twilight, I'm pretty sure that if it's glaives, you can defend it in multiple ways. If it's DD drop, you kind of have to make a lot of queens. So I'm not quite sure which one it's gonna be, to be honest. I'm gonna send an overlord in. I'm gonna make a lair as well. 35 workers, I think it's a good amount to start making a lot of drones on. Okay, so I got my overlords around here so I can see a warp prism move out. Normally you do that with links, but here, yeah, I didn't actually have any links, so... Now, should I make a roach warren? Would probably be the smartest thing to do, to be honest. I'll just build one. I'll just make 1 roach warren. When is the speed? Looks like speed is going to be in like 40 seconds or so. Then I'm going to surround his base. Oh, I guess he theoretically could have proxied a dark shrine somewhere. I'm not sure if that probe ever came back, so... Yeah, I'm still going to keep making a million Zerglings because I am scared. Do a little bit of creep spreading here, pretending like I usually do that. And then we should have a pretty good amount of vision here. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit afraid. I think I might have taken the wrong approach here, to be honest. Like, I made way too many links. I was kind of sure that it was going to be like a glaive attack, but then instead it's going to be... I mean, it could be like a big all-in as well with like Charged Archon or something. I'm going to make an Evo over here. I'm still spamming units like an absolute baboon here. Should I make a couple more drones? There is the warp prism. I think we're just gonna... Hey, wait, actually, I could also go for... Wait, what is that? It's a stalker drop. Oh, it's a big stalker all-in. Huh. Interesting. Okay. He doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have blink already. Okay, I was gonna say, he doesn't have blink yet. And why is he... Why didn't he use the warp prism? He could have saved those so much easier than that. Okay. I gotta be careful with these. I was thinking I could maybe go for a drop in his base. Yeah, this is gonna be a really tough defense, to be honest, guys, because I straight up don't have enough drones. That's the problem here. I don't have enough drones to hold this properly, and that's what's scaring me here. I feel like we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble here, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Actually, I can move my links. I'm gonna move my links in a smart way. Actually, oh, we can fight here. I think should be okay. Should be a decent enough fight, to be honest. I got a roach showing up as well. Depending on how good his micro is, he might lose 1 or 2 stalkers. Could also lose 0. Could blink forward. I wouldn't be surprised if he blinks forward. Yeah. Yeah, this is a big problem, guys. I can't lie. I think, I know it might look good, but I think we're actually just gonna get cooked here because I didn't make enough drones for this. I straight up didn't. I'm gonna try, of course. I'm gonna send some links around. I do have a lot of roaches, so that could help me out. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna go for the... Hey, could I maybe go for... Is that insane? I'm not sure if that's insane, actually. Look at this. He's gonna go... Like, a counterattack sounds absolutely absurd when you're getting blink call-in, right? Because you need every unit to defend. However, I'm not sure it is. Here we go. Okay, he might even recall for this. Look at this. Okay, so here is it. Is he gonna go for the recall right away? He's not gonna go for the recall. Okay, so this is gonna make this very interesting. He's gonna lose his entire natural over here. Okay, make sure that I don't lose the Ravagers. That's the best thing that I can do. And then at some point, I just need to make sure that I come back, I guess. I don't know when I should come back. He's now gonna... oh no, he's gonna kill my spawning pool, guys. Wait, let me kill this pilot, actually, because it's very juicy. Okay. He doesn't know where my base is, because I built it in the middle. Yeah, he didn't know where my base was, because I built it in the middle. Now he actually recalled, because he figured out that I didn't have a base, quote-unquote. Okay, we now can fight for it. Does he have an upgrade? He does not have an upgrade, actually, so that's going to be pretty nice. These links are going to be really nice on the flank here, because that means stalkers are going to shoot links, and stalkers don't do bonus damage to links, so that's going to be pretty painful for him. We get a couple stalkers on the back end there. So we pretty much have to make sure that we don't get snowballed in one big fight. That is the play from now on, right? I did manage to saturate this, which is great as well. I did lose my spawning pool, actually, so I can't make links. Oh, this is actually world's dumbest strategy. Also, obviously, in Mark style, rallied 1 million overlords across the map, because what else would I do? I do think I killed every single worker. Is my army gonna be enough here? Probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should be able to break this. I also... Well, no, I got +1 melee, I think, right? Or did my evo get cancelled? Died in time, baby. Let's see. No, I do have +1 melee, okay. Now, if I was him, I would probably be rebuilding a couple workers at least. Yeah, there's no way he can deal with this, I think. Just too many freaking roaches. Gonna blink back. Good micro so far, honestly, but yeah. Pause. Die. He got owned by the build, guys. He got owned by the build. He had no idea. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is the moment. So he's gonna check. He's gonna see that there's a hatchery building. Okay. Well, I think he did click on it. He did click on it, I believe. But wait, did he not realize? No. Okay, I think he realized he just did the wrong... What? I'm so confused right now. So it looked like he realized, but then he did kind of the wrong answer because this pylon is not supposed to be that fast. Then you could see he was going to build the Nexus, but then his... like, you can clearly tell that he clicked on it, but he didn't realize. I'm sure that's what happened, because he wanted to build it, then he saw nothing over here, he went back, then he saw the pool, and then he was like, oh, maybe I should build a gateway. This gateway is supposed to be way faster, so he clicked on it, and he still didn't realize it. That's actually crazy, guys. What a build. I mean, I told you, it looks obvious, right, because it's building, and it doesn't look like a hatchery, but it's just like, who makes a spawning... You can't make a spawning pool there, because there's no creep. Absolutely legendary cheese, 2-0 so far. Let's go for game number 3. Okay, game 3 is going to be a rematch. Well, this time I'm pretty sure he's gonna realize. But you guys know me. I'm gonna do it again. Because Who would I be, guys, if I wouldn't stick to my challenges in the dumbest scenarios possible? Now, I am going to add a little twist to it, a little bit of mind game action. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like it's the exact same thing, but it's just going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to go for... yeah, I think 1 extractor trick. So pretty much the same build, but with 3 more drones. That's what it's going to come down to, right? And then hopefully he doesn't know his timings. Maybe he's going to scout earlier because he's scared. Whatever, right? And then, I mean, it's still not the most efficient build order ever for me. Because you don't really want to be playing pool first unless you're going to pop off with it, right? So, there we go. Creep is down. Now, I do want to get my hatchery somewhere. Can I make a hatchery and then the overlord? Probably. Let me make sure to not camera hotkey my spawning pool this time. I think that's a pretty good idea. Learn from my mistakes, you know? Because obviously this is a strategy that is going to be used forever, for eons, right? Let's see. Overlord, how long does that take? Oh, I think it's actually perfectly on time. Look at that. What was it? 15 pool, 14 hatch. I like that he's not even scouting anymore. He's just like, no, fork this guy. I'm not even gonna... I don't want my mind to be absolutely broken, so I'm not even gonna pretend to scout. Hey, I think this... yeah, it actually does work out perfectly. Okay, so we did find another version. Now, obviously, ideally, you don't do this against the same guy multiple times in a row, but... You know what the thing is? If they know it's me, they can just kind of blind counter the strat because they know I usually do a specific challenge for a video, right? Let's see, go for 8 links again. I'm very tempted to pull my drones. I'm very, very tempted. I mean, I'm a little too late, I think, this time, but I'm so tempted. Let's see what I'm going to find with my overlord. Because if he's not scouting, I feel like I should be able to get away with that. And with get away with that, I mean we should be able to win the game with that, right? Now, you could also just have gone for like a blind forge or something absolutely ridiculous, so I guess we'll see. There's a gateway here that's not building anything. Okay. Gonna send the links in. He actually... He's playing normal, but he just didn't scout. Because he's like, I don't want my brain to be broken. I think that unit is not going to finish, by the way, so I'm just gonna make more links. Yeah, it's actually not gonna finish. God, I'm such... it's so cruel sometimes to play against me, man. Yeah. Wait, hey, this is actually extremely cool to know, by the way. He went for Stalker too. Okay, Stalker builds faster than Adept, I believe. So with this build, now this is actually something extremely interesting. So this build, at least on this map, is the latest pool that you can make and still punish no scouters. That is very interesting, because I think most people would think you have to go for a 12 pool if they don't scout so you can punish them, right? But with this pool, my links were still fast enough, at least on this map. Maybe on other maps you would have to go for 14 pool instead of 15 to kill it before the unit finishes. That's actually very, very important. Wow. So, and I mean, this builder was freaking fluent. So I don't have to go for a 12 pool every time. The 15 pool actually works perfectly against Protoss as well. Man, this is just, it's one of those plot armor episodes. What can I say? I can't believe he didn't scout after getting natural 12 pooled in the last game. That is absolutely insane, by the way. Let's go to game number 4. Okay, game 4 is going to be against another Protoss. Now, should I go for the 12 pool or the 14 pool opener? That is the question. I think I just have to go for the 12 pool, right? I mean, that is the OG. Well, I say OG like this is a popular build, but that was the initial idea, the initial concept of this strategy, right? To be able to hide a 12 pool, pretty much. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Now, I did legitimately really like that last build. Like, it was crazy to me how well it worked out. Like, that felt awesome. And once again, still good enough to punish a no-scouter, which is pretty important these days. As far as I know, there are pretty much 2 Protoss openers when it comes to scouting. I mean, some people play a little bit crazier, right? But this is just the meta for Protoss scouting. Is you either scout after the pylon really, really fast, or you don't scout and then you go gas first because you have the money for it. That's the plan. So this guy's gonna scout early. Now let's see. Let's see if for like the third time, last game not really right, if for the third time we can convince someone that is a hatchery. Let's see if he's gonna look for the spawning pool. Or he's gonna attack my drone instead, and I'll just attack him back. Okay. Not really the best way to harass. It's better to click on the minerals. Yeah, wait, he's actually gonna look for it, guys. He's looking for the spawning pool. Oh, I freaking love this so much, man. When is it gonna finish? Now. Okay, here we go. Queen. He's still confused. Oh, wait, what the heck is going on? He's kind of rushing my spawning pool. What is this? Oh my goodness. He's kind of rushing my spawning pool. I don't think he realized it was a spawning pool, guys. He didn't realize it either. But actually, I can pull more drones for this, I think. Let's see. My links are already here, guys. My links are here. I'm going to be able to attack these, I think. Let's see. Can I kill this pylon in time? I think I should be able to. Let's make sure the drones are not in the way. That would be ideal. There we go. Probably attack... I just need to make sure that my links are all attacking. Why did he cancel that, you psycho? That's powering your cannon. Why did he do that? I swear, guys, people don't get this build. They can't stop this. They just can't. Bro can't rush my spawning pool. That is so good. Oh, guys, have you ever had your spawning pool cannon rush before because they thought it was a hatchery? Let's look at his vision. Let's see. Pylon goes down. He doesn't actually click on it. He just sees a hatchery. It's nothing crazy about it. He just sees a hatchery. Then he goes into my base. He starts running around my base to find the spawning pool. I wonder what the timing of the spawning pool is. Still hasn't clicked on it, by the way. Gateway, cannon. Now he sees the spawning pool. He's like, wait, what? And look, he could have built the cannon here first. He didn't saw a spawning pool, so he didn't have to because there were no links. So now after that, he built the cannon over here, but then the links already came out. So once again, the build actually worked. 4-0. These games were so fast. Let's go for a final 5th game. Okay, the final game of the day is against a Zerg. Now, I would imagine that this is like the one matchup where this doesn't work, but I'm obviously still gonna go for it. I'm gonna do the version that I mentioned before, where I'm gonna try to make it look like a 3-hatch before pool, basically. I feel like Overlords are gonna arrive so late that it's gonna be really hard to make him believe that this is gonna happen, but I guess we'll see. I feel like the spawning pool could legitimately be finished on the natural by the time he's here, but I'm just gonna freaking try it anyway, because why not? I mean, so far, this has been just one of the most delicious... We've been on a freaking roll, by the way, guys. Legitimately, like the freaking Swarmos build, the double upgrade build. This is... I'm not even kidding. I think this might be the hottest streak for new, weird, cheesy strategies we've had in a while. Like, I think these 3 back-to-back... like, crazy, honestly, right? Like, the one-way Swarmos cheese was so good. The double upgrade rush, so good. And now we're doing what I really think is the dumbest cheese I've ever done. And it's also so good. Like... I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, it's freaking crazy. Like, we're at an absolute roll right now. And I remember last year, or the end of last year, of course, we went for the carrier rush. That was also like just maybe that one we actually did before, but still one of my absolute all-time favorite Protoss builds. So this is, I mean, at least you guys can see how I wanted to do it against Terran. I think this would be a really good way to do this against Terran, because they would scout it. They kind of just... At first it looks like I'm doing some kind of one-base all-in, because the hatchery is really late. And then they see there's no gas, and they might realize there's a hatchery somewhere else. Maybe they'll think it's a proxy hatch, blah, blah, blah. And then I feel like it actually would work out pretty well. Now, can I actually do something from this against Zerg? I think the answer is probably no. I'm very excited for this overlay to see my spawning pool. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna type something in chat, because it's just... It's such a ridiculous thing to see. Now, I'm gonna be able to make 8 links from the start. That is gonna be pretty nice. Transfer my drones over like I do to my 3rd base. Nothing suspicious about this at all, of course. Make double queen. Let's see. Okay, I mean, 8 links at once is actually pretty nice. Okay, so now he sees the spawning pool. It just looks so dumb. I feel like no matter who I'm playing against, what matchup, it just looks so ridiculously stupid. Like, he saw the spawning pool and he was like, bro. And then he probably thought I was going for a 1-base all-in, and then he saw my drones transfer to the next base. It's like, you know, he actually made a bunch of links. I don't know where the Overlord went. Maybe I can go around the links. That would be pretty nice, I think. I'm actually going to take a spawning pool over here. And these links are... I'm not going to continue building them. Let's see. That's a pretty good initial start to that fight over there. There we go. Get a couple injects going. And then we're just going to run across with all these links. This looks like a complete all-in to him, for sure. Because there's just way too many links. Another really good fight. Oh, look at this. Whoa! Massive fight, actually, there for us. This too... Oh, he did... Oh, he made the spine as well, yeah. So he definitely thought this was an all-in. I mean, makes sense. I mean, he should think this is an all-in. That is for sure. If he doesn't, I don't know what he's smoking. No, he's gonna go for my spawning pool. I'm gonna have to make another one. How dare he? No freaking way. Bro went for my spawning pool, man. Well, that's messed up, guys. Low key. That is actually you can't be doing things like that. Okay. I mean, I guess it's actually not that big of a deal. I can make a couple links. Brute links might do okay. My new spawning pool's on the way already. Now, he could... If I was him, I would actually go for a link flood behind this, to be honest. That sounds like a good idea. Can I do this? Probably dumb. Oh, that was an annoying timing for link speed to finish. Oof, okay. Maybe I can go for... I can't make a spine. Yeah, oh, crap. I think we might be in a little bit of trouble here, guys. Yeah, I think my base is in trouble more than anything else. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for that. Use my queens as well. I mean, I am gonna be able to make a lot of links very soon. The problem is that he's gonna make banelings, right? That's the biggest problem here. If he does make banelings, then we are kind of cooked. Okay, for now, this looks okay. Yeah, he's definitely all-in with banelings 100%. Now, I'm gonna be able to make a lot of links. Let's see. He's gonna go for the main base. He's gonna go for the main base. Interesting move, actually. Not quite sure if I like that very much, to be honest. Because I am gonna be able to fight in my mineral line, which is quite great for me, actually. Hey, look at this. Yeah, really not bad there, right? Don't think I really lost the drone. These links are actually kind of trapped right now as well. In fact, they are completely trapped. As long as I keep these queens on the ramp over here. Please stop moving my queens out of the way. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna keep making links. Oh, that's a... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a lot of links dying. Beautiful. Link speed's gonna finish, and I'll have like an absolutely massive link flood against him, by the way. Let's see. Okay, he's still trying to juke. Okay, at this point, there's almost really nothing left. Okay, here we go. You go over here. You go over there. He's still making links, surprisingly. Okay, now we're just gonna go across. That's a lot of gas. Hey, was bro going for a I mean, my link speed's about to finish, and I have 1,000,000 links. Please don't kill my links before it finishes. I would cry. Please. Please. There you go. Okay, nice. And now we just flood like crazy. Here we go. The floodgates are open. Let's get an evolution chamber here as well. Let's see. Are the roaches out there? I'm just going to YOLO it. This is so crazy by me. Please. Okay. I mean, there's so many freaking banelings that are morphing over there, right? Look at this. Wow. Okay. Try to target as many as I can. Get a big... Okay, now we got a dip. Exactly. There we go. The splits. Okay. Oh, actually, somehow decent. The splitties, guys. Hey, somehow very decent. He probably is going to keep that alive. Here we go. Now we're in here. Going to kill a bunch of drones. Do I get melee? I think we're going to get melee over here. Exactly. He's making mutas already. Wow. Okay, that's pretty surprising. Now I wish I didn't make additional links. Let's see. That's why I had so much gas. I thought it was for roaches, but it was for mutas instead. Okay. What do I make now, actually? I think I make drones and links, basically. That's the idea. Here. Oh, he doesn't have a bailing now. This annoying dip one. Oh, that could have been very, very nice. He's defending with the mutas so far. So I guess we can take it easy a little bit. Here we go. There's too many links now. Okay. Try to kill that one. I got all of them. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. We make a wave of drones. I'm still building queens. Do I have enough queens for this? That is going to be the big question. Overlords are going to die. Pretty much all of them. Actually, maybe I can... he does have a lot. There's a lot of mutas that he has, guys. I can't lie about it. It's a pretty crazy amount of mutas already. Okay, let me kill this. Here we go. A couple of micro moments. This Baning is going to die. He's going to lose a lot of drones for this, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of drones, actually. Look at that. Okay, beautiful. Wow, there is so many. He didn't want to run them away anymore. Could have been a mistake. Okay. Gonna make some more links now. If we win this game, it's just... What can I say? That would just be absolute insanity. Like, just legit, straight-up insanity. Do have a transfuse on this one. That's very nice. Okay, got 3 queens over here. I think at some point I need to start connecting my main bases. That's the right idea. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be able to do much about this. When is the upgrade going to finish? Soon. Okay. Got another queen here now. Let's see if I can start spreading some... Oh, he did actually get that creep tumor, unfortunately for me. Upgrade is not finished yet, so let's not fight too early, I guess. Now, I saw the mutas come back, I believe. So I can start preparing a little bit for the future again. Let's just click this down. No reason to wait for his mutas to be able to catch up. Here we go. We're going to kill some drones again. Maybe we can hold position those links over there. Look at that. It's going to be very nice. Maybe fall back again. Make a bunch of drones. I thought I made... Oh, I did. Okay, good. Do I have enough queens now? I mean, for a while, I will. Right, I'm just going to make even more drones. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go about it. Now we can saturate this base. Make more queens, I guess. Oh, actually, I was trapped there. Or no, I wasn't. The rock's already, what do you call that? Decayed, I guess. Probably at home with the mutas now. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Then at some point, I'm gonna have to do something about his economy. Or about the tech advantage, rather. I'm not sure what it is. I could go for hydras. Is that the right decision? I don't know. I'm gonna make another spore here. Replace those drones instantly, of course. There we go. 50 drones on my side, by the way. That is really not bad. Are the mutas still here? The mutas are still chilling. Maybe I can get a... Okay, he's following me now. I was gonna say, I could get a really good sneak on there if he would let me. But he's actually following me around now, unfortunately. Okay, maybe. Okay, look. Possible for a sneak. They get a second spore over here in the meantime, which is nice. Actually gonna go for the lair. Shouldn't be able to do anything here, I don't think. I know that he has banelings over here, so I gotta be careful for that. Let's see. There we go. Oh, he did make a spore or a spine there. Actually, oh no, he was in position. Unfortunate. Okay. Would have been really nice to go into the main base there, but it's not gonna happen. I actually can make another gas here too. Now, the problem is that he actually caught up in... what's it called? He caught up in eco right now, so... That's going to be a little hard to deal with, that is for sure. Like, I could make hydras, but hydras are very inefficient, I think, to be honest. Did I see his mutas there, or was it... Oh, it's an overlord, okay. Good, good, good. Let's see. I could make more drones instead. That's probably what I should do, to be honest. You go into the main base. What is there over here? Something. Maybe one baneling. Exactly. There we go. Links are going to get into the main base. Maybe I can... Oh, look at this. Okay, fantastic. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, that's a lot of drones, guys. There's really a lot of drones falling. We can do some splitties. Maybe kill that one. Maybe one more and not the other one, unfortunately. Okay. I think I actually have to go for the Spire. It's really a little bit dire, to be honest, but it is what it is. Should I go for a third spore? I think I can actually go for a third spore here. Yeah, how many queens do I have? He's actually gonna... Oh, he's gonna blow the spores up. Okay, I see. Yeah, I do need my spore colors over here. I do have another one, so that is okay. Let's bring the ladies over. Okay. Oh, yes, so many. Holy. That is actually a crazy amount. Okay. I have more. Okay, look at that, please. Oh, a little bit too slow there, unfortunate. Okay, let's get you down here. Maybe you can now... Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, he's just... It's actually a ridiculous amount of mutas that he was able to build, right? Look at that. Holy, the Overlord saw me as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up in Corruptor count here. I mean, I can take my normal base at this point, but... yeah, I think it's a little bit of desperation here, that is for sure. There's some units in my main base, not really a big deal, to be honest. I'll try to run these links around. Does he have upgrades on these? No, he doesn't. Okay, good. Now, what do I make? I guess we get armor. Oh, that's alive. We get armor, and then... Yeah, he's still home. Okay, some splitties. No biggie. Splits never hurt anyone. You go into the main base here, and then maybe I can... Oh, he's not paying attention here, I think. Let's see how much we can get. Probably a decent amount, actually. Gonna rebuild my drones. We do kill the workers here again. Yeah, no, at this point, I'll be honest, guys. I would love to play this one out, but I also don't want to keep my opponent for too long when I know he has won. Yeah, he really... 30? I don't know how he got that many. I thought I got a decent amount of drones, but I guess I just took a little bit too long in the rebuild. Yeah, here, like, the eco is even, right? Is actually perfectly even. Very, very nice. Maybe the gas... Yeah, he has more gas, I has more minerals. But it's 20 mutas already. I thought it was going to be like 13 or something. I didn't know it was 20. That's a pretty crazy amount, but there we go. Again, Zerg... Obviously, the worst out of the three matchups. Against Protoss, probably the best. Against Terran, it can also work, as you have seen. But really, once again, and I'm not exaggerating, guys, once again, one of the most enjoyable series I've had in a very long time. 3 absolute Omega bangers back-to-back. With the Swarmos, the double upgrades, and now this absolutely ridiculously stupid natural spawning pool build. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, give the video a like. Go out on the ladder and do this build yourself so we can make the ladder more fun. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you all for the next video. Adios.